I think they had a great summer. It's a team that had momentum, very excited about getting into the playoffs, and John Wall individually getting into the playoffs for the first time. To go get a guy like Paul Pierce to fill that 3 spot and do it on a 2-year contract, I think is genius. Beyond that, getting the big fella back, Marcin Gortat, is huge. The core remains. And again, the 3 spot to me was key because you lose Trevor Ariza, who was so good for the Wizards last year, but to get a vet like Paul and a guy that I think even at this late stages of his career might have a little bit to prove coming off kind of an up and down year, I think they're going to be good. And the East is so much more parity than we saw last year. I think Washington's right there. They're going to be a top 4, top 5 team.
And when you say that top 4, top 5, and obviously the Heat no longer being a force, do you think they could win the Southeast Division?
Possible. I'm really curious to see the Heat and what they are and what they can become because they recovered relatively nicely. Losing LeBron, obviously, you don't get worse blows than that. But I think Luol Deng, Chris Bosh, and D. Wade being back, they're going to be a good team. I think right there with Washington, just a matter of chemistry. They have a system in place. They have the chemistry with Coach Spoelstra. But again, the Wizards have got a thing going. They've got a group here now that knows each other. They have the culture that's obviously growing. Randy Whitman has, done a nice job. I think definitely late in the season last year, going into the playoffs. I think they're going to be right there.